his contract by giving him the actual driver's license. What if I gave him my contract? Now he's bound to me $500,000 for every 15 minutes, $250,000 for every 15 minutes. Please stay a while. Stay for an hour. That's a cool million. I've actually articulated that to many a police officer and had them walk away. I don't want no smoke. Yep, this is one of those black people that know. One of those indigenous men that know what's going on. But I'm not going to wear this on my sleeve like some sort of junior G-man badge. Go out there and try and intimidate them or just, fucking with them. No, that's not what I do. I operate peacefully and I operate honorably and I operate from the private side. But whenever I have to interact with these public people, they know who I am. The governor knows who I am. Chief of police knows who I am. The sheriff knows who I am. The county recorder knows who I am. The county clerk knows who I am. And the tax collector knows who I am because he pays all the bills. He's the controller. Of course, I want to know where to send all my bills. But again, just having this information and being armed with this information so that when you go and you deal with these public people, you know how to stand on your square. This is square. I'm going to stand on the square. I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to hand it to a doctor. Because if you go into a hospital, that's the first thing they want to do. Is they'll treat you. They'll put you through triage. Hell, they'll even put you on the goddamn gurney and wait for a room if one becomes available. But soon after, 15, 20 minutes after you get on that gurney or sit there waiting in that room, somebody's going to come in with an iPad wanting you to sign a bunch of screens. That's where they get you. All those screens are contracts. They don't even have nothing to print them out so that you can actually read them while you're sitting there suffering. You got to wait to get those or even request those because they don't give them to you all the time, but you're steady signing your life away. So if I gave this person that came in the room this medical affidavit, told them to read the back, they automatically took the contract out of my hand. They accept it. And based on the way I'm going to sign those screens, even if I sign with my finger, I'm putting BY colon in the front, comma, agent at the back, providing a full reservation of rights so I'm not liable and I can walk away. They're trying to build the straw man, the straw woman. If you look at the iPad and you look at the names on all those forms, it's in all capitals letters. So they're trying to contract with the straw man. You think it's you. It's not. So you sign to make sure that they know that you know it's not. And that's where your full reservation of rights comes by way of your signature. But get this medical ID because there's shit that's going to come down the line in the future. They got all these variants running around, all these contradictions. I see videos of Fauci talking about, if you get a virus, then you're fully vaccinated just by getting it. And then he goes through all this dog and pony show with all these Democrats to get everybody to get jabbed, get poked, get stuck, and then come back for seconds, come back for thirds. And now they lifted the mask mandate and Kyrie Irving is out there playing basketball. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. I love you, dude. I'm so glad you're able to get back to your craft and your professionalism. I'm so glad you stood on your square and you stood your ground and you did not get jabbed. Now, for all the people that are, I highly recommend that you detox your system. Go through a natural detox. You look up my boy Yaki Awaken on YouTube, Yaki Awaken on Instagram. He goes through the process of detox. There's another brother out there, I forgot his name. He goes through a process of detox. Get yourself back to a natural state. And you can also get 1 ounce of prevention because you see it's loaded with everything organic and natural for you to detox. So that's the medical card and affidavit. Let's move on. I got my Advanced 8 course out there. All of my courses are an hour long. You can download them. They're pay-per-view. Normally you get them for 3 days. After 3 days, they expire. And then you have the opportunity to get them again. But if you get the actual bundles, you have them for longer. I'm getting ready to bundle all of the advanced courses so that you can get those as well as a bundle and have those for a longer period of time as well. Then there's the Advanced 9 course talking about funding the trust. A lot of people, we talk about credit creation, but a lot of people don't know how. Funding the trust is going to show you how. Funding the trust is going to give you the language and the information that you need so that you have an understanding of what funding is all about, so that you can develop and create that credit so that you can satisfy those debts. Use the debt discharge and elimination system. Get them into a contract that favors you. This is Funding the Trust in Advanced Course 9. Then we got the Axeman Cometh Not bundle. This is all of the federal and tax withholding options for private employers. You'll get that, but you also get in this particular bundle state income taxes and federal jurisdiction. So that way you have a better understanding of what's going on around you. And that's it. Again, these are hardcover college textbook size books. These are yours. You get to build your own library. I highly recommend you do that because, again, power grid goes out, you have a lot of information. Next up. And this is the platinum package again, 145021. This is where you sign and notarize and send your documents. We send them to you, you sign and notarize and send them back to us, and then we get started with the filing process. Takes a long time, runs several risks. We don't usually go through that. This package doesn't sell as much as the diamond package does. The diamond package sells like water. I'm like, unbelievable. But again, with the diamond package, even though it's selling and even though it's doing well, I will not hesitate to cancel someone's order who's trying to come to us sideways or try to rush us, because accuracy is critical. Then you have your silver package, which includes everything in the oxygen package, plus the global ID and an affidavit of right to travel. Okay, and this is the oxygen package where you actually get the electronic UCC1. This is an electronic filing. And then you also get the basic documents, which is a security agreement, an affidavit of right to travel. I'm sorry, no, not affidavit right to travel, hold harmless indemnity agreement. And you get the UCC1. All these things are in PDF format and they get emailed to you. And that's usually the same day or within a 72-hour time frame. And then you have all the other books and things that you see on my website. I also offer an NFT step-by-step blueprint. We're getting ready to move well into the NFT realm and well into the metaverse. I actually hold meetings in the metaverse. I run my mentorship program in the metaverse. It's very effective and it's also very innovative. And I'm also working with some other people to do some really, really cool, innovative things in the metaverse. And I'm also working to develop our own cryptocurrency. And again, as secure party creditors, remember the game Monopoly. You sit down at the board, whoever the banker is, that's the winner of the game. Straight like that, because the banker is the one that starts and usually stops and is always there from the start to the finish of the actual game. But you notice what the banker is doing, it's injecting a particular script / currency onto the board. So that's what we're going to be doing with crypto. We're going to develop our own currency that we can readily exchange amongst ourselves. And if it blows up to be like Bitcoin, then fine. Not a problem. We have plans. We've got some excellent plans coming down the pipeline for the metaverse and crypto. Now, this book, Proof That There Is a Straw Man. This is for all you beginners. I'm talking brand new fetus type embryos that just come to us wanting to know if this information is true and if it's valid. This book is $75.21. Get this book, college textbook size book. Read it for yourself, and then you come back and you tell me if you're not convinced that there is positive, absolute, 100% unequivocal proof that there is a straw man. I don't want people coming to me saying, oh, how do you know this stuff is true? You're spitting conspiracy theories. Ain't nothing conspiracy about this, and there's nothing theorizing about this. We talk facts. We don't practice like lawyers practice law. We don't practice shit. We actually do it and we get it right. Okay, so there is proof that there is a straw man, and it's in this particular book. Okay, then here's the redemption manual. Again, invaluable book. It's book number 1 of 4, and I highly recommend that you get all 4. But this book by itself will wake you up. It's got a glossary. It's got all the documents that we're going to be doing for you. It's got all the truth, and everything is verifiable on the internet. This is exactly what you want. Okay, you want the truth, we're going to give it to you. You want it simplified, we're going to give it to you. You want it quickly, we will give it to you, but you will not rush us, because if you get caught rushing us, that's it, we cut you off. Because this process is forever, we're going to cut you off forever. Okay, so that you understand that when you come to us, you respect us and give us a time frame that we need to get it done. Now, I ask you, there's a lot of people out there saying, do your own documents. Do your own documents. If you can, I applaud you. I take my hat off to you and I salute you. But if you can't, let me ask you this. If you needed a root canal, would you do it yourself? If you needed heart surgery, would you do it yourself? If you were having a baby, would you have it yourself? Those are really, really rhetorical questions, but they answer a lot without saying things. If you want the process done professionally, accurately, with confidence so that you can have the confidence that you can move from the private side. Once we're finished, we're the ones to do it for you. Anyone that's worked with us, from you can read our reviews. You've got some reviews out there where somebody tried to come to us with angle. Phone numbers are not correct. They want us to send stuff to a new email address. Shipping addresses are different. The name is not even available on the actual order. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Cancel the order, refund the money, block her forever. We don't have time for the games. If you're serious about moving from the public side to the private side, you can absolutely do that with us. You want it done professionally, we will do it for you. You want things done accurately, we will do it for you. You give us a time frame that we need to get these things done, and we will deliver. Okay? It's about professionalism and it's about excellence for me. I've always been high on quality customer service. Every actual position that I've been in, from running a fitness club, multiple fitness clubs, to running my own companies, to working for other people, I've always provided exceptional customer service because I know how important it is for people to come back, but also just the simple delivery. The first experience is so important for people because there are so many people out there doing dirt and people are being taken advantage of. People are going to people and having them try with the expectation that they'll do their documents and they're running off with their money. People are wrapping lies around the truth, saying you can do this and you can do that. Let's get into that real quick. I want to talk about what you can and what you cannot do as a secure party. Let me go back to my home page. And let's talk about that real quick. What you can do is you can be free. What you can do is take control of all the assets of the straw man. What you can do is discharge debts. What you can do is follow the right procedures. What you can do is create credit. What you can do is discharge various situations like child support, yes, criminal cases, tax situations. Yes, the answer is yes. What you can do is hypothecate your collateral and build generational wealth. What you can do is pledge your collateral for brand new loans and brand new lines of credit. What you can do is sign your name the right way so that you're never bound on any instrument that you sign ever again. What you can do is know how important your documents are and how to implement your contract on the spot. What you can do is be free forever and be in control forever. What you can do is give your global ID and medical ID to whomever is trying to violate your rights and put them in a position to pay you. What you can do is practice the cardinal rule. Always put them in a position to pay you. What you can do is master the 4 pillars. What you can do is be free forever. I think I said that. But I think that's more important to me than it is to a lot of other people. What you can do is sign your name the right way on any kind of court documents if you ever get arrested. Thereby, the case has to be closed, not adjourned, not postponed, closed. They can't come near you because they would have to pay you. They're now committing a tort against you. They're saying you committed a crime. That's an offense against the state. But in the process of doing that, they committed a tort against you. So now that's the private man. And what you can do with this process is let them know that there's a distinction by the submission of your UCC-1. By your trade, your fictitious name registration, if you decide to do one of those. By your affidavit of rebuttal of the 12 presumptions of the court, if you want the case to go away. If you want to get off child support, if you want to get your children back from the state, your children are your property. You have to file UCC-1s on them to prove this. Once you do these things, this is what you can do. Once you become a secure party, those are the things you can do. Now,